Hey everyone, how are you today? Hope you're cool. So, without wasting any much of our time, when you join me at the Zoom meeting, I'm going to look at the things I asked you to do over the weekend. But now, let me quickly go over to the workbook section where I'm going to show you a couple of things I'll be looking at for this week. So, here we are. I don't know what page is it that you are on. I mean, Maria, I told you to remind me of the page. Maybe if I need to make another video. I think you said you stopped at page 50 something. That's your workbook though, but this is our student book. Okay, let's quickly go to here and we'll be looking at contractions with B. You know our verb be, am, is, are. Those are called what? Verb be. So here we have I am. The contraction form for it is this. I am a student. That's the example. She is. She plus is. She is. He plus is. He is. It plus is. It is. It is a city. It is a student. It's a teacher. I'm a student. And I've told you about using a and an, which we call articles in a sentence. We use a after a noun when it is a noun. When it is, with a after verb be singular, which is it is, then with a with the noun. If the noun is singular, it is a city. That's why we use a city. Here you have you plus are, you are, we plus are, we are, they are, you are a student, we are students, they are students. Okay, let's look at it. They say when people speak, they often push two words together to call contraction. To push two words together to contrast our sentence or our words. Contraction of a subject pronoun plus be are used in both speaking and writing. Okay, the mark in the middle of the contraction is called an apostrophe. So this that we put here, we call it what? Apostrophe. Put an apostrophe before the S. So she apostrophe S a student. He apostrophe S a student. It apostrophe S a city. Okay? See, you don't write the apostrophe like this on the line. You have to write it above and tap up the word you're trying to make contraction of. Okay, with that said, here we've got some work to do. Complete the sentences using the contractions of verb be. Sarah is a student. She is a student. Jim is a student. She is. She is in my class. I have one brother. He is 20 years old. I have two sisters. They are students. I have a dictionary. It is on my desk. I have my classmates. They are friendly. I have three books. They are on my desk. Okay? This is actually supposed to be for maybe let's go on, but it's okay. It's not gonna hurt. I'm trying everything to make sure that we don't have any area that is untouched as we are moving on. Okay, here again you have singular and plural nouns. Have bird, city, continent, country, flower. I think we've done this before, but I just need to take you over one more time so we can have a proper look. We have flower, insect, language, machine. So season is chosen already. Summer is a season. Japanese. Japanese is a language. Japan is a country. Spain and France are countries. Spanish and French are languages. Los Angeles is a city. Paris and Rome are cities. Ants are ants are what? Ants are insects. Ants are insects. A butterfly is an insect. March. March is what? The city, country, machine, flower. Is a month. October and November are months. Okay? So that's going to be it for today. We'll be doing bit by bit. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, you have to do this. This is going to be like an assessment test, which I'm giving to many of my students, not only you guys. So it covers the whole lot, okay? But there are objectives, so you can select from A, B, or C, D, A, B, C, D. So I'm busy at the moment. I'm working on the computer. So I'm busy at the moment. I work at the computer. So when you see at the moment, this tells me that this is a present continuous tense. So I know they're talking about present continuous tense. So I have to use my what? My pronoun plus the verb be, then plus the verb, then plus the ing. I am busy at the moment. I am working on my computer. So you have to try this out. There are a lot of them, 1 to 22. Don't know if you can be able to finish. Maybe you can do from 1 to 16. Okay, but they are picked, different tenses. So later when you fail, it doesn't matter if you pass it or you fail it. It's okay. That we know the area that we have to be focusing on. They cover different aspects of verb tenses, which I've always told you about verb tenses. So I'm going to let you, try your hands in this one. Okay? Verbs are such important words in English language that they come in different forms. We have the base form of what we call the infinitive or the base form. Then you can see them in the simple past, which we say usually call V2. Then you have the past participle, which we call V3. Then you have present participle, which we call verb plus ing. This one, why I added them here is just to, there's nothing where we have to be making plurals for our verb, but when we use present simple tense, usually we have to make plural for our verbs when we're using he, she, and it. Say he runs fast. She dances well. It moves fast. So when we use he, she, it, the verb that comes, if it is a simple present tense, we usually put s or es or ies. So for example, here we have all these are verbs. Verbs are different from the nouns. Nouns are names of a person, a thing, a place, and all that. But here, verbs are the doing things. What we usually use does, because does is the plural for do. Okay? But do in the simple past tense will become what? Did. Did you do your homework? And done in the V3, which is past participle, we use when we talk about present perfect tense. We use this one when we talk about simple, past simple or simple past tense. Okay? So this one for present perfect tense. Have you done your homework yet? I have already done my homework. That is the V3. You see, here we're talking about what? Present perfect. Here is also what? We have present continuous, which is do plus ing. I am doing my homework right now. Teacher John is teaching the class right now. Okay? So here we have what? We make plurals. He teaches English at 8 every morning. Okay? So, but this is when we are using he, she, it as our what? As our subject. You see other verbs you have tell, told, telling, tells, watch, watched, watched, watching, watches. Here we call this one a regular verb. Regular verbs to form the V2, V3, we do what? We add ed. So here we just have watched, watched. Here is also a regular verb. So to form the simple past, we just said add ed, becomes asked, asked, followed, followed, followed. These are regular verbs. Then the ing form is this. So here we'll be talking about present progressive or present continuous tense. We will have to use the ing form. Okay? So I think that's going to be all about it for now. So I'll be sending you the test, which I told you have to write that test. Then from there, you can take it to the next level. Although we've already started, like I told you, but now I want us to be following a particular progression, starting from this number to that number in that order. Okay? Once in a while, we'll go back to your book and also make some video until, but I know anytime in the future we might be done with the books. So as soon as we are done with the book, I'm going back all over again to start from the first unit, so that every unit will go back, we'll look at the grammar that we're supposed to talk about, then we'll go to our workboard section and do justice to it. So we'll be doing it like that, not to finish as many books. I know you guys must have read so many books at school, but as you can see, that did not help much. But in as much as it's good for your learning, but we need to now balance the whole thing. So we'll go back one more time, or we'll change the book to the 5th edition, because this one we're using is called the 3rd edition. So I'm going to take my time to do that but before changing any book, I want us to go over all this one more time. Then we'll take it from the first unit. We'll look at the subject that we talked about, the verb that they used, what is the grammar. Then we'll come back here, we'll do justice to it. Okay? So we'll end this video right now. I think it's about 15 minutes, which is just cool. So I'm giving you time. Those tests that I allow, that's going to take you up to 20 minutes, because we've got like 22 questions. So I want you to take your time. Every other thing we have to notify you on your Facebook page on the way we'll be going. Okay, bye for now, and I'll see you soon. See you when you see me.